and she be killing us every morning. And I'll be listening to her on the way to work while I'm at work. I can't really focus until she's done work cooking because she be saying some stuff, make you get up and get out your chair. So take heed to the message. Let's make sure we support her and go and subscribe to her content because she's doing an amazing, amazing job over there. I appreciate you.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
We need to start learning how to tell our men what we would like, what we need in a marriage. Because if you don't tell your man what you need in a marriage, this creates chaos. I always tell people on my channel, you got to learn how to talk to your husband.
One and only, take heed to the message.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for tuning into my channel called Take Heed to the Message with Abang Anwar. And all it means is queen, baby. That's what my name means. All it means is queen in my husband's language. So we about to get it in this afternoon. Anybody who be on social media a lot like I do as an influencer, you come across a few gems, you come across a few nonsense as well. But we about to ask a question now. My ladies, I need y'all to come into the comment section today. My brothers, I just want y'all to fall back. Just listen, okay? Just listen. Now, this is no hateration, okay? I'm not throwing stones at anybody. But for my ladies, I want y'all to come up front. We got to talk. Now, the title of this show today is If You Went Through Tartarus, because I got to watch the way I talk on YouTube. Anybody who understand the Greek mythology, okay, I had to word it differently. If you went through Tartarus to get the ring, is it a win? Okay, we have to ask this question. Now, I switched the word Hell to Tartarus, okay? Because I don't want no problem with YouTube algorithm. So let me repeat it again. If you went through Tartarus to get the ring, is it a win? We have to I gotta ask this question. Is it a win? Now I have to put the young people in this one. I have to put the young people in this one. Now, y'all know that Blueface, okay, if that's his name, I hope I'm saying his name right. He proposed, you said it's a Greek prison. Yes, thank you. I appreciate it, King, for clarifying it for me. So he proposed to his first baby mother, right? And y'all know he has a child with Krishan. So now what I'm looking at is if you had to go through Hell to get this ring, why are you know what I'm saying? Why would you accept it? All the nonsense that you have been through already with this young man, but now you're going to go and create hell on earth for these children that you have with him. I think she has 2 with him, right? So you're going to go create hell on earth for these children. Because this young man, Blueface, you could tell the way he acted, he was not governed under a king. And also the young girl who he has children with, she was not governed under a king either. So they both was not governed under a king, but they're going to unite and not have no knowledge, don't want no knowledge of anything new. Okay? And now you bring in children into this. Now, I put a post out earlier and I said just like this. This is the same thing that I just said a few minutes ago. But I said in the post, let me get to it real quick because I like to make sure I said it properly. Okay. So if he proposed to you, but you went through hell to get the ring, is that a win? That's, you know what I'm saying? Is that a win? That's not a win. It's not a win. You said that boy will do anything to stay relevant. Still winning. Thank you for saying that. Yes, I believe that too. But to have this young girl cry all over social media thinking that he's going to marry her, we already know how this going to play out. Because he jumps across her and Krishan all the time. Now, we're going to stop talking about them because this is foolery. We're going to go into real life, okay? How do you stay with a man, okay, that will have babies on you, that he has multiple women in and out of y'all life, that you got to argue and fight with different women because of him, all in the sake of you saying that you love him. And then years later, he turns around and give you a ring. Baby, that's not a win. That's not a win, baby. Okay? It is not a win. Good afternoon, Nancy. How are you, sweetie? That is not a win, honey. It's not a win at all. If you had to fight to get a ring from somebody, baby, it's not a win. Hey, Ricky, how you doing? You got to be quicker than that. You got to be quicker than that. Ricky, you play too much. Can I have you on my show interview take heed? Oh, my dear, you know what you do? Let me look you up. Let me check you out first. Because I don't just go to everybody's show. They got drama on their show. I don't go to everybody's show, baby. But I'm going to write your name down. And me and my king going to check out your content, baby. And if it's good for me, then I will agree. Okay? I don't go to everybody's stuff. Sometimes they have rah-rah nonsense on their show. They got demons on their show, baby. I can't do everybody's show. But I will check it out. Okay, my dear. I won't give you no promises, but I'll check it out first. So now what we going to do is, this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. This is what I want to tell y'all. If you've been going through turmoil already with this man while you were dating him, okay, and then he turns around years later to give you a ring, baby, okay? If he turns around years later to give you a ring, okay, and you have been through nonsense with him, baby, this is not a win, honey. Don't cry. This is not a win. It's not a win, honey. If you have been through nonsense already with this man, what do you think the ring going to do once you get on the other side and you have married him? It's going to be much worse. I'm not throwing stones at my brothers. I just want y'all to understand this. Now, this is not for the kings, okay? Because the kings understand the assignment. You're not going to go through no foolery. Any testing that he will do for you, it will not be nonsense like this. Do you hear me? It will not be nonsense like this, okay? Ricky, you going to stop. It's the afternoon and you already, I don't understand it, Ricky. You always on fire. Talking about the last choice, she's. Ricky, I can't with you. I'm sorry, sir. It's the afternoon and you still on fire. All I'm saying is that this does not make sense. If you already going through Tartarus with this man, okay, you already going through hell with this man before y'all even put the ring on. He can't keep that penis in check, okay? He got all these children outside, okay? Every time you turn around, somebody coming to fight you and all this nonsense. Baby, this is not the man to marry. I don't care how much you in love with this man. This is not the man to marry, honey. This is not. Work on you. Work on you. Clean out everything that is within you that is not right. Ask God to cleanse you, okay? and do your best to move on. This is not the man to marry, honey. If you already going through hell with him while you're dating him, baby, do not jump into a marriage and go through hell then. Because what's going to happen is the divorce rate going to run up like it already is right now, and you going to be a statistic raising children. Okay? You gotta think this through. I don't care how much you in love with somebody. Think this through. Because let me share something with you that my husband said to me. This was many years ago. A man already know who his wife is. When he first meets you, he already know if you his wife or not. Ricky, put it in the chat. Let me know. He already knows if you his wife or not. He knows this. It doesn't take him 2 to 3 to 5 to 6 to 7 years. It does not take him that many years to know. Unless he trying to get up some money financially, he wants y'all to get better. Then that's different. Okay, that's different. He doing something to build. That's different. But if he just getting up there, laying up there, making babies with you, good morning, Lost in Translation. How are you, sir? If he just sitting up there making babies with you, honey, no, he's not king material. Because a king does not want his offspring to be raised by other people. He does not. Okay? My sisters, I just want y'all to listen to this. If you had to go through hell to get this ring, honey, okay? If you had to go through hell, and I'm not talking about being tested, like financially, he testing you and all this other stuff. I'm talking about if he's slinging that pipe with everybody. Okay, I'm talking about if you got your children got outside brothers and sisters. I'm talking about every time you turn around, some woman knocking on your door. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. This is hell that you going through. And now you're going to go and seal the deal and get paperwork, change your last name, all because of some foolery. Y'all have to rethink this. Just because somebody asks to marry you does not mean, okay? It does not mean that you should run and jump and hop over a fence to get the ring. We can't be doing that. Lucky, how are you? What did you say? Let me see. Hello, beautiful. If you begged him to marry you, she's gonna beg him to stay. Oh, okay, all right. Nancy said, let's see. Cars ready, catch replay. Jackie said, good afternoon, Queen. Hello, how are you, Jackie? Nancy said, smash that like button. Thank you so much, Nancy. Black Man Unfiltered, how are you, sir? It's good to see you. Thank you for tuning into my afternoon show. I had a whole bunch of stuff to do this morning, y'all. But I'm here now. So we about to get it in more. We about to talk about it. I want y'all to put it in the chat. Tell me if I'm wrong or not. Because if you had to fight to get this ring, if you had to go through Tartarus to get this ring from this man that you say that you love so much, is it a win? Is it a win? In my case, it's not a win. It's not a win because if my man got if my man got community pipe, if he got community pipe, everybody get it. That's not a win, baby. It's not a win. It's not. I'm sorry. I know we sit up here, we talk about how many bodies that women have, you know what I'm saying? But there's some things that men do as well, okay? And no shot at the brothers. I love y'all, okay? But I want you to understand this. If this man says he wants to be your husband, you have to have in your heart and mind that you're ready to follow this man. You understand? Because when you marry somebody, I want you to understand this. When you marry somebody, good afternoon, Smoke and Talk. How you doing, honey? When you marry somebody, you have to rely on this person because he is the head of the family. He's going to steer you left, steer you right, in the middle, back, everything. Do you understand? So you're going to, oh, good afternoon, information man. How are you? It's good to see you, sir. Now, you're going to have this man will bring you every which way. And you have to have enough understanding that whatever this man says, you're going to follow him because he is the head of the family. You cannot have a boy, okay? And I don't care how old he is. But if he doing nonsense that don't make sense, you cannot have a boy be king in the household. You cannot have a boy, because let me share something with you. The throne and the crown know if he's a boy. You know, I told y'all about that before. The throne and the crown knows if he's a boy. If he still go around pointing fingers at everybody else, if he still go around pointing fingers at everybody else saying that it's them, it's not me, he's a boy. I don't care how old he is. If he's still pointing fingers at everybody else while his life is not right, he's a boy. Okay? No shout out to brothers. You know I love y'all. I love y'all, but I got to get this correct, because the nonsense I've seen over social media, this does not make sense. Now, this young girl sat up there. She cried. She's so happy that Blueface decided to marry her or whatever. She cried and everything. But, baby, there's more crying coming, because that's a boy. No king raised him. There's more crying coming, honey. There's more crying coming. You got that ring, there's more crying coming. Now, when you have a king that proposed to you, okay? When you have a true king that proposed to you, then yes, baby, yes, you go ahead with it. Hey, Walker, how are you? Hi, Eric. Hi, Tracy. How you doing, honey? When you have a true king that asks to marry you, now, baby, you cry. You cry now, because now you know that this is a win. You understand? This is a win, honey. Now you know this is a win. But when you got a boy that proposed to you, baby, this is not a win. This is not a win. You in trouble. This is not a win, baby. It's not a win. And I'm going to share something with you. A lot of our women is up in age, and they got boys that married them. You got boys that married you. Yes, because he's the same one that he got babies inside your marriage. He not doing what he's supposed to do. And I'm going to share something with you. You did not talk to God. Yeah, I got to tell you that. You did not talk to God. You just went by your eyes, and that you claimed your heart, and that's how you did it. And that's why a lot of us is led into divorce. Even me too. Even me too. Even me too, baby. I'm not here trying to condemn nobody. But when my first marriage, I was led by my eyes. I was led by what I seen. I didn't talk to God. I didn't ask God to clean out everything within me that is not right. I did not. Okay? And this is why the marriage fell, because we both didn't do the right thing. I'm not going to sit up here and just blame him. I got to blame me too. I got to take accountability for the nonsense that I did too. Mrs. She said, how are you, my dear? I see you in the chat. Good afternoon. All I'm saying is that we got to stop letting people get up here and parade marriage like you just won a monopoly. Okay? Marriage is not you just won the monopoly. It is not. Marriage is not a game. Okay? It is not, oh, everybody's so proud of you. It is not that. Marriage is a career, honey. Marriage is a lifetime partnership. It's not supposed to be broken apart. It is not. Okay? It is not. But we take marriage as a game. We jump up and just marry. And then sometimes we have this big extravagant wedding that didn't make no damn sense. And then when you finish the wedding, you all in debt trying to have a big behind wedding. This does not make sense. When you could go right and have just a small wedding and it'll last a lifetime, honey. It will last a lifetime. All right? Let's get it together. It will last a lifetime, honey. All I'm saying is to think about what you're doing. Think about it, honey. Think about it. That's all I'm trying to say. Think about it. Because you will sit up there and marry him because he asks you to marry him. And you know that he's not right. You know this. But because he showed that ring, he did it in front of everybody, you go and just marry this man and you know that he's not right. You know it. Now I'm going to share something with you. When you get married, you have to release all power of you and any children that you have to this one man. Let me say it one more time. It might have rolled over your head. Let me say it one more time. When you get married, you have to unleash all the power over your body, over your mind, and your children to this one man. Okay? I just want y'all to understand this, because marriage is not for the faint of hearts. You can't just say, oh, I'm going to jump up and marry this person tomorrow and then boom, that's it. It doesn't go like that. Okay? Jackie said, anytime you have to fight a man for a ring, it's not worth having, because if he loves you, it's going to be an automatic thing. Baby, you are correct. This is so correct. It's not even funny. And real kings know this. They know this. This is why they don't just hand out rings like candy. This is why men do not just hand out rings like candy. They don't just give away their last name like candy. They do not. You have to go through some series of testing. And when I say test, it is not going because he's sleeping around and he got kids here and there. This is not what I'm talking about. This is not what I'm talking about, baby. The series of testing will be what this man deemed necessary. What he deemed necessary to make you worthy as wife. So that will be his own testing that he would do. But it should not include your man having community pipe. It shouldn't include that he has community pipe. I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know. He should not be swinging that pipe everywhere and then you got all these stepchildren. It should not be like that within your relationship. Now, if he had them before, there's nothing that you can do. But within the relationship, he should love you enough not to bring a child to you. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Because when a woman finds out that a child has come into their relationship, this is painful. And only how I know this because I watched how my father's girlfriend, who he was with for many years, when she saw me, I saw the pain in her eyes, and I was young. I was young. And I saw the pain in her eyes that she was with my father for many years. I watched my mama do it to my stepfather. It's painful. It is painful. Now you got to turn around and take care of somebody else's child that you didn't even want. You didn't want this child. You didn't want this child. Okay? You didn't want this child. You didn't want him to do no nonsense like this. You didn't want her to do no nonsense like this, but it happened. So let me share something with you. This is not a win, honey. If you got to go through Tartarus, if you got to go through HELL to get a ring, baby, it's not a win, honey. I don't care if you came to social media, you were crying and everything. Baby, it's not a win, honey. It is not. You didn't win anything. You did not. He still got that baby. He still got those children outside. If he have any children, he still got those same children outside. You still have to deal with the baby mama drama, baby. You still got it. Ricky said, my wife tells her female friends, marriage is the hardest job you will have, but the most rewarding. Facts. Ricky, you speaking true facts. It's so facts. It's not even funny. Because for me being married as long as I am right now, okay, and I pray I continue for my lifetime. I pray I continue for my lifetime because I aggravate my husband. I pray that I continue for a lifetime. I do. But he will say I don't. But I know I do. Because the way my husband treats me, I love the way he treats me. I love it. Even though we have been through hard times, we have been through foolery, I still love my husband, still want to spend the rest of my life with him. I don't think another man could even stand close to my husband. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. Any other woman can feel the way that they want to feel, but how I feel, nobody can compare to my king. Nobody. And I don't want to put no other man in that type of situation. I ain't gonna never be happy with you. That's right. I will never be happy with you because I'm content where I am. You ever had a woman that you would date? This is for the brothers. You ever had a woman that you would date, every time you turn around, she said, well, so-and-so did this. So-and-so did that. Yeah. And you say in your mind, but I'm not so-and-so. I would be somebody's nightmare. Let me stay where I am. Walker said, it doesn't matter how much you aggravate a king, he will love you through it all. Yes, he does. And the correction always come, Walker. Correction always come. I just got a correction today. on the car phone. Okay. So I understand. Ricky said he ruined you for other men. Yes, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm glad he did. Let me stay right here. I'm glad he did. This is the thing. Mrs. She said, I see you jumping all around, my dear. And Walker said, you telling the truth. It's true. It's true, my dear. It's true. Mrs. She said, shout out to the, let me see. Shout out to the husbands, adore minds too. Oh, honey, I hear you, my dear. Facts. All I'm saying is that, ladies, when you come to the point where you have been through foolery with a man like this, and then years later he turns around, he wants to marry you, baby, this is not a win. It's not a win, baby. Whatever nonsense that you've been through, you're going to still go through. Unless, and this is a big unless, he has grown into manhood. Unless he's tired and he doesn't want to do that anymore. Okay? And this is very hard because if he's not governed under a king, if he doesn't know anybody that is king status, okay? If he never was raised under his grandfather, his uncles, his real father, okay, or his stepfather, if he wasn't raised under a king, honey, he is going to be a problem for you. He's going to be a problem for you because I want to share something with you. You have to rely on this man. He is the head of the household. You have to rely on him. See, if somebody said to me today, if something happened and you didn't know what to do, if somebody said something happened, you didn't know what to do, who will be the first one that you will call? It would be my king. That's the first person I'm calling, hands down. It's my king. I ain't calling nobody else. I'm not calling my mama, my father, my auntie, my sister, all of them. I'm not calling none of them. Hands down, it's my king first I'm calling. Now, when I was a baby mother, I didn't have nobody to call. I had to call on my own self, okay? I had to call on my own self. But I want you to remember is that you have to rely on this man. So you can't have a boy, okay, to be a so-called king. Even the throne will have a problem with this boy trying to be king. I just want to put that out there because everybody is so excited about when people get engaged to be married, and you got to look. Even my brothers who y'all be marrying women, okay, that is not ready for marriage. And then 5 years later, because you know during the marriage, the most toughest time is from your first to your fifth. That's the toughest time, from your first to your fifth. And when she can't sustain in that 5th year, okay, y'all can't sustain, if problems is getting, listen, honey, that means you didn't choose wisely. Yes, I'm sorry. This is the truth. You didn't choose wisely. All you did was take the looks. You took her looks and you fell in love with her looks. That's what happened. That's what you did. And then when the 5th year come around and she tell you she bored, she tired, she don't want to be married no more, this is your problem. This is your problem, because y'all will sit up here and say you bored, you tired, this and that. And let me share something with you. Marriage is not exciting every day. It is not. Matter of fact, sometimes years when you get up in years, it is not exciting anymore. It is not. And y'all quick to say you bored. But do you know how bad the streets are for you to be running in the street in the first place? They got too much nonsense out here. Get somebody else to do it. Get somebody else to do it. I don't have time for that. Get somebody else to do it. And this is the thing that we sit up here and we like to just be like, oh, this is amazing. Somebody's getting married and all this other stuff. But all you got to do is look at the couple. I can only say congratulations if I looked at the couple and they on their A game. Excuse me. If they not on their A game, I can't look at them. I'm sorry. I'm dead serious. I can't look at you. If you're not on your A game, and you know anybody who been married a long time, you can immediately tell if this marriage gonna work out or not. You can immediately tell if the marriage gonna work out or not. Because marriage is not for the faint of hearts. Marriage is work, okay? Just like you go to work every day, you put on your best, honey, that's how you supposed to do marriage too. You're supposed to love each other. You're supposed to caress each other. You're supposed to uplift each other. And some of y'all young ones, y'all don't understand that yet. But y'all will sit up here and go take the ring and don't know what the heck to do. You don't. All right. Ricky said, I asked one question. You sure? Yes, Ricky, ask that question. You sure? Okay, Ricky said, if a woman does that and she can't let go of the last man, let me know that she fumbled the bag. If he wasn't right, he could not left the impression on you unless you messed up too. This is facts. This is facts, Ricky. Thank you. Thank you for always coming through. The says, how y'all doing this afternoon? It's good to see y'all as always. Okay. Tracy, you always on point, baby. I see you. You always on point, honey. It just irks my nerve when we see stuff like this because you already know it's not going to end well. You already know. If you have to go through hell to get a ring, honey, it's not a win. It's not, baby. I'm sorry. Somebody got to tell y'all the truth. It's not a win, honey. If you had to go through to get the ring and it just was regular testing, then yeah, that's a win. That's a win. But when you got to go through hell just to get a ring, baby, it's not a win, baby. It's not a win, honey. He just marrying you because you the last. That's he said he done put in his mind he done did you dirty enough and you still stayed. So yeah, you deserve a ring. Can you imagine? He's still going to do the same thing afterwards. My sisters, listen. If you don't like my content and if you don't listen to anything else, just listen to these words that I'm telling you. If you have already been through foolery with this man, if you have already been through heartache and pain with this man, baby, good afternoon, truth and purpose. If you have been already through nonsense with this man, baby, don't marry him. Don't marry him, honey. If you don't see any change in him, don't marry him, honey. If he don't have a purpose, baby, don't marry him, because I want to share something with you. You have to follow this man. You have to follow him. In a marriage, there cannot be two heads. You have to follow this man. Now, I'm not sitting up here saying that my marriage is perfect. I could never say my marriage is perfect. But I have a wonderful king. I have a wonderful king. We have seen some rocky mountains. We have seen foolery together, but I have a wonderful king. I could never kick his back, and I have a wonderful king. If I'm mad with him, honey, I'm going to tell him I'm mad with him. Yes, honey. And we're going to sit down and talk it out. We're going to sit down and talk it out. Hello from Trinidad. How are you, dear? Yeah, we going to sit and talk it out. We not, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense to me. If you went through foolery, baby, it's not a win. Y'all take heed to the message. Everybody have a wonderful day. And much love to all of y'all who stopped by and came to see me this afternoon. I'm sorry that I was late with the message today. I had to go see the doctor today. Y'all know my leg is still messed up from that fall I had at the hospital. Okay, and I'm a big girl, so y'all already know how that works. I got all this ice on my leg and everything, honey. So, and for me to be driving and all this nonsense is foolery. And I wish that I never fell. I wish that there was no water on the floor and I never fell. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. And my age too, that don't even help. That don't even help with my age too. I gotta laugh about it to keep from crying, y'all. So everybody have a wonderful day. Much love to y'all all. If you want to donate to the channel for me to get more equipment, you are welcome to. I have it in my bio on Instagram and YouTube. If you want to donate through badges on Instagram, you can as well. If you want to donate through super chats on YouTube, you can as well. I greatly appreciate all of y'all taking time to come in and spend time with me. I greatly appreciate that. So we done for today, y'all. We done. We done. You said be safe. Oh, thank you, honey. I'm going to try. I'm going to try. Everybody, much love to you all. Thank you so much for tuning in. And Tracy, thank you for the green heart. Love the green heart. Oh, you love the green. Oh, thank you, baby. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Instagram, I'm going to let you out first, my dear. YouTube, my foundation, where I started from. Thank you so much for y'all tuning in today. Also, I'm going to check out your show, baby. And if your show is good, don't forget, I'm going to check out your show. If your show is good, your content is good, baby, I will be saying I would love to come see your show. Thank you for inviting me too on air. I greatly appreciate that. So let me see. Please get... Yes, my dear, I'm already on that now. The hospital already sent me already, babe. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate that. Truth and Purpose says, no one can serve two masters. Oh, I love that. Go ahead. Go ahead, honey. You speaking facts. So we done, y'all. Everybody have a good day, y'all. Take it easy.